What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. We are getting into episode 4 of Severance. We were just discussing what happened last episode, and PD is dead, but he left us a map. What a guy. So, hopefully we're able to decipher that, figure out what's going on. I believe the X marks the spot on the map is near the break room or behind the break room, so maybe we're going to have to sneak in there or get past that. But yeah, very interesting show. There's definitely a bigger mystery going on here that I don't think we've figured out yet. But do you boys have any thoughts about Severance before we get into this episode?
I have a loose collection of thoughts.
Oh. What are those?
Well, the thing that's bothering me, what kind of work they're doing, like macro data refinement. I believe it was PD that said they're killing people. And all we have to really go off of is some numbers that are scary. They're abstracted. They don't know what the numbers represent. But it kind of got me thinking, because Corey, you're kind of the first to link a lot of the symbolism to computers.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a rogue process that just doesn't want to shut down.
Oh yeah.
And you have to task manager or command line kill it if you're one of those Linux users.
Mm-hmm.
What if the innie doesn't want to swap? What if the innie goes rogue?
And
task manager it. The lumens, they make a business on stuff. Obviously where they work, it's a closed area, but presumably they have this set up kind of nationwide-esque, because to the point where there's protests against it. So probably part of the job description is kind of making sure the switch between innie and outie is smooth. And what if that just doesn't happen sometimes? And you just kind of have to kill the ego of the innie and somehow kind of reboot it. I don't know. That's just my thought.
Just resetting the chip.
Yeah. I imagine it's very painful.
Because even though this is a little different, Irving, when he was dozing, or he dozed for the second time, he had to go into that session where he couldn't show any type of elevated emotion. He had to keep everything neutral, and it was scored. So they want everyone to stay in check, want things to run smoothly. They don't want anything abnormal. Mm-hmm. So if an innie goes rogue, that's about as abnormal as you can get. You got to kill it.
So yeah,
you computer bros.
Hey man, you know how to slap thermal paste on a processor, whether or not it's the correct
I know how to
amount. Drown
my processor in thermal paste.
Blake is part of the O&D department. That's why he's getting a new monitor. He's dropping eggs.
Oh, all right. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Huh? If you guys like this reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Check the description below the video for a link to our Patreon. You can get the full-length reaction there. And we have early access to some series and movies, including Severance. You can watch up to episode 8 over there right now. We have links to our social media and a Discord you can join. Come chat with us. And a link to our merch. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I just realized this episode is named The UUR, which is the book by Mark's brother-in-law.
Is
this the brother-in-law?
You two know each other?
I'm surprised you remember the title of that book.
It was very impactful on my life, even just the cover.
Those eggs look like shit.
Yeah, Blake.
You okay? Sorry.
Oh.
We gotta break free from the Matrix. Yeah, what if the innie attempts self-harm?
Good question.
Because they're working 24/7.
Might be a breach of contract or something.
I'm afraid you still don't mean it.
Oh man, what attempt are we on by now?
She looks tired as hell. 17, 15, 5 o'clock?
Milchek still looks fresh as a spring flower.
he doesn't have a bright ass light on his face.
True, it makes a difference. Yeah.
We'll try again in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do we get to clock out?
This circles back to what you were talking about, Igley. Like, what happens if we keep these people after work? So we only keep them for so long.
Yeah, we have to maintain an image. 5:30. That's why you looked at the clock, because it was time to clock out.
Have we met her outie outside of like that first scene when she gets...
See you tomorrow, Helly.
We haven't really got to know her well.
Welcome back. Not even a break.
I read it 300 times yesterday.
300.
259.
Ah, gotta be exact.
Please. Now.
What the hell is that voice?
The muffled voice is getting louder.
I really am sorry, okay?
Whose voice is it, though?
No paraphrasing. Again.
Man. This might drive you mad and cause you to self-terminate.
Yeah, like, this is all they can do. Like, they can't get physical, but if you're mentally tormenting a fraction, like the Audie's not going to know.
Could maybe have some effect on the Audi. They just wouldn't know what's causing it. Like an underlying sadness. They're like, why am I sad today? Huh.
Oh, one of my coworkers said that I sound like Adam Scott. And I was like, huh. I don't really see it.
Yeah, me either, but I've been listening to your voice for like half of your life, so.
That's crazy.
Bro pulled the statistics up. Corey's basically the mill chick of the Raggedy Pack.
I mean, honestly, haven't we known, all of us known each other half our lives?
No.
I met you when I was like 17, I think, Igley, and I'm 29 now. It's getting close-ish.
It's close, but it's not.
Yeah.
It ain't my numbers. Run them up, boys. Should have been 12.
Blocked.
How do you get a missed call from somebody you've blocked?
Oh yeah, this is a 9 to 5 right now.
Gotta do it on company time.
What is the arrows coming out the eyes?
Some people might live here.
Hi.
Oh.
You show up a lot.
Not the steak
I'm so sorry to interrupt. So I figured, heck, let's bring them over now.
Oh.
That way it won't be on your mind.
You brought pre-release.
They got the early access.
Wow. And so can you.
If an informal tour of O&D ever sounds refreshing, I'd be happy to.
That's just going to piss them off.
And be one of you.
Thank you, Bert.
Thank you.
Okay, 2 thank yous.
Is that Riz?
He's apparently good at sex.
He's gonna die. Irv.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're just coming to check on you.
How many times?
1072.
Oof. 1072 is a gig, right? Like 1072 megabytes?
It'd be 1024.
Okay.
You guys.
What about the voice behind the door?
Crying baby, you mean?
Like the angry, mumbly guy.
Guys, really not supposed to talk about the break room.
Hmm.
What you gotta do is trick the machine by thinking about something you're really sorry about. So, I like to imagine my Audi's love made with a MILF or two, which is obviously badass, but I do pity the
MILF or two?
Did I hear that right?
You
yeah,
did.
MILF.
Dylan is him.
I'm a little lost. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking through, like, the halls, and it kind of felt like this.
Bert's over there by shelf 6. Don't touch anything.
Okay. Warm welcome.
Let not weakness live in your veins. Cherished workers, drown it inside you.
Ew.
Rise up from your deathbed and sally forth. I can't believe you. You have this.
Oh.
MDR and O&D Getting a little too close. I don't know if the higher ups are gonna like that.
Sorry. What time is it? I have to go.
Damn, we're so close.
It's like when your processor is working with your GPU.
I guess I never really thought about it, but like, imagine you start, your innie starts a relationship with another person here, and you're married out of here.
Yeah, I think they mentioned that.
That's
in
even more
episode
bizarre.
When Mark was on a date, she brought that up.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my ship right here. Mark S and Helly R.
But innie? In innie?
And
or outie and outie, or innie and outie?
Honestly, both. Meet in the middle. Mid-midi.
Reintegrate and find love. Are you distracted? The door was open?
Is it the book, the UUR? I think Milchick left it there. This isn't good because he's starting to feel emotions, and if he reads that book, he's gonna like learn more about himself, and that is not what they want here.
Irving might be in trouble.
I take back what I said about Corey being Milchick because Corey doesn't make mistakes like Milchick does.
Will you put that away?
But what do I?
Were you snooping?
Something I found. I think Petey made it.
Oh shit, you didn't turn it in?
You're such a hypocrite lecturing me on following the rules. Why aren't we supposed to map the office?
It's an Egan rule. Render not my creation in miniature.
What the f is this?
Render not my creation in
That's
miniature?
how houses look. Well, maybe they're on the outside and Petey found a way to get to them.
So why would they be on a map of the severed floor?
It could be a thing you don't know. Go lick a boot, Mark.
Lick a boot.
Honestly, whole foot is in the mouth.
We deal with the uncertainty it brings us in the way that Kier would have wanted as a family.
I could not,
Family.
with a razor to my throat, be less interested in being your family.
Ooh, that's cold.
You still shipping?
I'm still shipping.
Your best friend left this for you, and you don't give a shit.
Wake up, Mark. Quit being blind to the world. Face it. What are you doing?
You're
Not the
right.
shredder. Not the
I don't
shredder.
give a shit.
Mark.
You fool.
Thank you, Helly. Now we can get back to work.
Okay.
Hope you made a copy.
It wasn't a cross shred. We can put it back.
It's an emergency.
Oh? Oh.
Okay. Has anyone seen anything like this before?
Passage 31, page 110. Be
Doesn't know it's his brother-in-law.
My words.
Damn.
Mark.
To Mark.
What is this?
Maybe it's another Petey message. Flip through, see if my name's anywhere.
I'll be turning this into Milchick.
What? Why? It's booty. It's booty with your name on it.
Excellent decision,
It's
Mark.
booty.
This is an idolatrous text that should be brought to him immediately.
Hey, what you staring at over there?
The shredder.
Is Lumen cheaping out on shredders to where she'll be able to repiece it together?
I think so.
Oh no.
Ah.
Wait. Was that paper cutter?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
self-harm warning. Worried about that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Excuse me, Helly.
Jesus, Helly.
I'm on a camera. So you're going to give me a video camera so I can tape a resignation to my Audi right now. Or you're going
Here's
to
your
have to
rogue
explain
innie.
to her why she's missing 4 fingers.
That's just...
It's Cobell.
Oh.
Hi, Mark. I'm just catching up with your trainee.
It was an interesting day at the office with Helly.
He's very relatable.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey.
Hey.
That's all they send to her Audi. Hey, what's up?
Why does
I
everything
think
look
they
like he's smiling?
She should have kept the paper cutter. They might
that
doctor
was-
the footage
That was risky.
because you have to trust that they're gonna follow through and show it.
Well, boss. Guess this is the part where I should tell you to go to hell.
But you're already here.
Except you're already here.
Aha.
Oh.
I was never sorry.
That's crazy.
Uh-oh.
And you're back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Shot us again. Oh, it's blue.
It's another tape.
I understand that you're unhappy with the life that you've been given. But you know what? Eventually we all have to accept reality. So
What?
I am a person. You are not.
Okay.
Okay.
I make the decisions. And if you ever do anything to my fingers, know that I will keep you alive long enough to horribly regret that.
Okay.
Your resignation request is denied.
Wow, your Audi is a horrible person, Helly.
A B word.
And if she wasn't a person, then you wouldn't be having this conversation with her.
Oh my god. Yeah, we gotta rise up.
You know what? I think I might have some more snark in me. I'm kind of tired.
Going tomorrow?
Okay, bae.
Okay, bae.
How do we see?
You get the little dim light above the stove. Oh man. Unknown ailment.
The PR is going to be terrible for Lumen.
Oh, phone's
Posture check,
vibrating.
boys.
My spine is
shrimping.
mostly straight.
You see a shrimp that's like curved.
I don't eat shrimp.
That checks out.
That looks like their desks in the office, like the way the box is closed. I know that's the way a box is normally closed, but the way it's 4 squares, that looks exactly
I see what you're
like their
saying.
desks.
Have you heard from the board yet?
Got the finger
No.
trap.
It wasn't your fault, Harmony.
Is that how you feel
If you want a
trapped?
hug, go to hell and find your mother.
Jesus.
Dang.
We have to get his chip.
A lot of
His
good data on the
corpse
chip.
is scheduled to be destroyed by cremation following his funeral on Sunday.
So what, you're gonna steal his body?
Just the chip.
Thought you got the chip removed.
Fish. Fur. Wet. Cheer.
What?
Melody.
Are we a little kooky? What was that?
Were those the tempers that they mentioned last episode?
Yeah, why are you here?
Mrs. Sully?
What are you doing here?
News reports said that he worked at Lumen, so I thought maybe I knew him.
Oh, okay, good cover.
Oh, there he is. If you'd like to go in and pay your respects, I'll wait right here for you.
Yeah, I think I might swing by the bathroom, but I'll see you in a sec.
Something interesting's gonna happen. Who's that, his son?
I thought he had a daughter.
I thought he had a daughter too, but I forgot the name.
Maybe I misheard. I thought she said there he is.
She did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, last episode, I thought that he said he had a daughter.
So you're gonna grave Rob.
Maybe she was referencing... Okay, she was referencing Petey in the casket.
Hello. Were you a friend?
He was my dad.
That's what was happening. Okay.
Deeply so.
That makes more sense.
I suppose you were close and everything.
Yeah. That's... Most of the time, that's how it is.
White, please.
Who?
I'm sorry, I don't know you. I'm Nina.
Mark's
Okay.
I'm Peter's ex-wife.
Oh.
You're from Lumen, so you didn't even know him at all.
Yeah, when
Well,
you say it like that,
In a way,
I wonder if the severance caused a divorce.
being a divorce is a type of severance.
The severance cause of severance.
So you knew my dad?
In a way.
At work.
Oh, you're one of those. Do you ever think that maybe the best way to deal with a f***ed up situation in your life isn't to just shut your brain off half the time?
That's what I'm saying.
I've actually been thinking about that a lot lately.
And enter Sandman.
Mariana Rivera!
Where are you going? You're missing it.
She's just going to get a snack. Some chips, perhaps.
Yeah, some salsa as well.
Oh, man.
I'm surprised Lumen wouldn't have like a team to go do this versus one of their employees. in disguise.
Guess it was easier for her to infiltrate.
If I die before I wake?
I think it's also maybe like a cover up on her part from the higher ups that something went wrong.
If I die before I wake, Mark had a look on his face when they were saying that. Imagine the song just ends and everyone hears it. Not the tweezers.
Oh, that POV.
I'm sure. I hope it's not open casket.
Hope it's not open cranium.
It was a self-inflicted drill wound.
Mark, sweetheart, are you all right?
Oh, what are you doing back here?
I think I have the cystitis under. It was a mistake. I have to go. Okay, well.
Do you mind? So disrespectful.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh?
No.
Where are we going?
So do you think the song was code?
I just know that one part of the
Enter
song.
Sandman's code.
When, if I die before I wake. So, like, before I wake, that means they haven't truly woken up. They're still in some type of matrix.
Something happened here? His wife?
Is this where the crash happened?
Can I keep ignoring it?
Yeah. I think this is good for him. He needs to process and let out his emotions.
Yeah, it's not just ignoring.
I wonder if the Audi can resign without the Innie submitting anything.
Well, yeah, the Audi is the contract holder, renting it. You're pimping yourself out, essentially.
Nice chip.
That's Petey.
Was Petey?
That's Petey.
How did you?
Would you mind taking that up to diagnostics for me?
You requested me, Miss Cobell?
I'd like you to run a special wellness session with Mark S.
Mark S. What's the problem?
He just needs it.
Hmm.
Trust me.
Trust me, bro.
Irving looking around the corner.
Is it fair to put a painting gazing out into beautiful nature?
They're trapped in here.
In a close.
Such a lovely vista, but I keep thinking
he could slip.
I have 4 more stops. Would MDR consider joining me?
MDR would.
I pray one day to have this much riz.
You are my mouth, and through ye I will whisper on.
Keep talking like that. Irv likes it.
Oh, you have beautiful blue eyes.
He doesn't just speak to us through the handbook, the paintings. He finds other ways.
The quitting bell.
Your job needs you.
Not the other way around.
Did you write this book?
No, I'm just.
What are you on?
It's just facts. It's
Is that you?
Dr. Rickon knows what he's talking about. Old man Yowie soon?
Oh, bro. Does Blake know what that word means?
Probably. I don't know.
I'm gonna go. Do it. I'm working up till the bell. I think I may still crush this thing tonight.
The quitting bell?
See you soon.
Where are we going? We have a plan. We got scraps of paper.
Oh? We got an extension cord.
Oh, no.
Oh. How high are the ceilings?
I don't think she's planning on using a ceiling.
Elevator? What'll she use?
I think it's an elevator.
Oh, dude. Well, that's an emergency stop.
Yeah, well, what happens if...
She can go to the stairwell.
I think she's banking on the stop.
Oh, wait. She's going to plug it in. Never mind. They baited me with that receptacle.
What? Oh.
Booty.
Are you a snitch?
No, he's not a snitching type.
He's just a snooping type.
We got the Gemma candle out. Wait, she took that, Miss Solvik, from his house, out of the box.
She did.
His wife's candle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She smelled it, and then she took it.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
We're gonna stand on the trash can.
Something being printed?
D is for dreaming. The start of it all.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Is for terror.
The world's a big place.
I is for eyes.
Are we spelling destiny?
To observe us with love. And why? That's a question we needn't now ponder.
A tree.
For destiny, friends, shall deliver all yonder.
Seems like you're getting the hang of stuff here.
Yeah. Really are getting the hang of things.
Whew. Surely they'll get her down. They have code scanners that can detect when someone attempts to use an extension cord in a trash can in the elevator. No way.
You know what? That's one way to rebel. I hate that it had to come to that. If that plays out without any gotchas in the beginning of the next episode. But she was presented with no other choice.
Yeah.
So I think it's understandable. I don't know what to say to that.
Kind of like going back through the episode and like trying to figure out more symbolism. So I feel like there's a lot going on.
Just the concept of you sell off, you create a secondary you that's forced to eternally work, and you that version of you decides to take their own life because you wouldn't let them quit. I mean, I guess they'd be dead either way. If they quit, they'd quit like they wouldn't exist anymore. The Indy wouldn't.
I feel
we just took the ship down.
I feel like there are more Innies, like essentially more copies of Heli R. That's not the only one.
Then what do we do with the
what do you do with the body? We refine it through macro data. I mean, maybe people like Innies are dying all the time, or ending their own lives, or having to refine them.
I guess we're kind of keyed into thinking that way based off the opening.
Yeah, the opening, because of all the marks. Like why are there so many copies? I'm not gonna get off of that until it's explained.
No, I agree with you. Like it makes sense, but then how does the Audi swap work? Do we just have have we just cloned the brain?
I mean, yeah, if the Innie is just data on a chip, right?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
We can make copies.
They said earlier, this is Peter.
Yeah, this is Petey, and
Petey.
that kind of I know I talked earlier about what if the Audi dies? Can they still utilize the Innie in some way? I mean, I think they would still have the Innie's data. I mean, they're taking Petey's to diagnostics. I don't know what else they can do with it, because they don't have like a physical vessel to pair with it. Maybe they can put it in a robot. We got robot Petey, possibilities.
If we work off that train of thought, like if the entire brain is basically copied into that little chip, and the brain is basically a redundant husk at that point, and like that chip was doing all the processing and the switching between the Innie and the Audi. I mean, the missing piece to what you're saying and like what we see in the opening is they also have some way to essentially clone people, and they just kind of put the chip in as like you're good as new, pretty much. Next episode's gonna be really interesting because we're gonna get some semblance of an answer like that.
Yeah,
potentially.
I feel like it would be kind of early to kill off Helly like that. Completely unrelated topic to what you guys were just talking about, but
no, there could be very well like a gotcha, like okay, she's not really dead.
I feel like there has to be, because it's like Corey said, not necessarily to the extent, they detect electrical rope and whatever, but I feel like every inch of this place has to be watched.
Yeah, well monitored.
And even if not every inch, I guarantee you the one of two ways to get in and out of this area,
it's going to be guarded.
It's going to be watched. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see next episode. But I did find it funny because I feel like it's kind of a duality. Like, Audi Helly is like making this choice. Audi Helly is being independent and saying, like, I'm going to do what I want to do. This is not your choice to be had. But then naturally we feel for Innie Helly, because Innie Helly is the one who has to go through the grind, and she very much is becoming her own person. But at the same time, if we were to flip the perspective of it, it's like someone's trying to take away the choice from Audi Helly.
Who gives Audi Helly the right of the choice?
Bodily autonomy? I'm saying flip the perspective, because you're making the argument for Innie Helly. Flip the perspective for Audi Helly. She's the one who's lived up until this point. Innie Helly is only a creation because of the Severance program.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, the entire right of the choice falls on Audi Helly.
But there's a power imbalance.
I think, yes, that's where the issue is. It really starts with the entire program is, like, there is a significant power imbalance because you are creating an entire different conscious to live this part of this life that you don't want to live. And so, but at the end of the day, like, it is such an interesting duality to kind of like look at.
Like, would you treat a copy of you like that?
It depends on how I thought of it and how it was perceived, because based off of what Audi Helly says, she doesn't consider Innie Helly a real person. It's like she's just data, or, just a work machine. But as we can see,
that's a take like that. A lot of people, I think a lot of people would share that sentiment, but like, there's not, with the way things are in this world, I imagine there's a lot of people that feel like Audi Helly.
Yeah.
That the creation does not have a choice over what the master says.
And then we also have people advocating against it, fighting it, because they know it's wrong. Even if they don't know for sure, if they're not part of the severance process, they think, well, what if? Well, what if these beings, these innies, are conscious? What if they can develop emotions and feelings? Why are we torturing them?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I don't know. It's a really cool idea to be exploring.
Yeah.
I find it very interesting.
Yeah.
And then there's that moral, like, argument. Who's correct? I mean, because at the end of the day, like, Audi Helly is a very compelling argument. But then you're like, there is a serious humane issue here with the power imbalance that you mentioned going on with Innie Helly. So it's like, whoa. Like, I can't really think of anything that's been like this before. Maybe, like, I guess Terminator with the future and past versions of, like, the characters. But even then, it's not even remotely close to this. So it's really kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I'm not nerding out to the same level of, like, computer geekery that you guys are on, but I still think it's pretty cool.
Your thoughts are still valid. Your input's still valid. Don't disregard yourself just because you can't make.
I'm just here for the vibes.
You are the you are.
Oh.
You are the you are. You are the you that is you. Chum.
Yes.
And don't let anyone else say otherwise.
Okay, I won't.
Not even yourself.
Okay.
Is that it, boys?
I think so.
If you guys like that reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
See ya.